Okay, so the world is getting a little loud, but I decided to push through and get the second episode of Soap done this morning, anyways, because after this one, we only have one episode left in the entire season 3, and it's an hour-long special. Well, 49-minute long special would have been with commercials an hour on TV. Um, the last episode we started the trial with Carol and Jody over Wendy, and it made me angry. It's I'm going through a situation where people in my life have been lying about what has happened in my life. And so I can testify that even if you're not in a court setting, it is very angering. I mean, infuriating. It twists the cables of your mind when somebody blatantly lies the way that these people are doing. Like in my case, and I don't talk about this too much on this channel because I was cyberbullied off of my main channel for talking about this, but I come from an abusive family. My family is so abusive to the point that my little brother was born handicapped because my father beat my mother so badly the day he was born. My father beat her that badly, intensely, to kill the child. He had said it was going to be another girl like me and my sister, and he didn't want it. It turned out to be his only boy because karma is a fucking bitch. The abuse in that house lasted until the man killed himself while in the process of beating my mother. Both of my sisters have come out and denied that there was any abuse in that house and said that I'm just a liar. You imagine living in a home for 18 years with that kind of abuse and then having other people that lived in the house come up and say, that never happened. Never happened. It destroyed me. I mean, this isn't even a court situation. Just having them lie online about it being real destroyed me. For 3 years, this has completely broken my brain. I'm only just now pulling to the other side of being able to live again after telling my story and having the other people involved openly deny it and mock it and make fun of it. And since then my family has so proven that they are abusive that there's very few people now that will argue that my family is abusive. But there are still people that will say, but your sisters deny this, and your cousins said this. This YouTuber held a fundraiser to urinate on my handicapped brother's grave. And when my mother died, my maternal aunt, went to the grave with a bottle of apple juice to fulfill the goal that man had raised the money for. That's how abusive my family is. So to have them come and say that they're not abusive and have people believe them, it hurt. And so to have this woman on this stand saying that Jody's abusive, he's got these people that said that they were going to beat him up and kill him, it's hitting me a little closer than I thought it was going to, because I'm not gay and I don't have a baby and I've never been through a custody thing. But I know how it feels to have somebody lie about something that important. And you want to scream out and you want to say something. And then you look like the crazy person because of how upset you've gotten. And they're completely in control because they're lying.
In the last episode of Soap, Jessica told Chester she'd like him to move back home while she's in the hospital sick. Bert was elected sheriff, which was sickening news for Sheriff Prentice, who did a very sick thing and said he won't give up his office and won't be taken alive, which means Bert has to take him, and that news made Mary pretty sick. In the custody battle, Carol did a sickening thing by lying on the stand, and the judge made it pretty clear that Malou's tactics make her sick, and both those things make Jody's case look kind of sick, which certainly makes Jody sick. And Jessica's doctor told Chester that Jessica is a sick woman. We don't know exactly how sick, but we do know very sick. Sick you won't be after this episode of Soap. This is the story of two sisters, Jessica Tate and Mary Campbell. These are the Tates, and these are the Campbells. And this is Soap.
Sorry, I did say my brain is broken. On this topic, it has been for a while. How pregnant is she supposed to be now?
Is fine.
I can really brighten your day, can I?
It's he and so did I'm coffee.
You okay?
Oh, sure.
Something's wrong. I know your signs. Loss of emotional control, hysteria. It's subtle, but I can see it. Mama, what's wrong?
Joe. But they.
I know. It's Wendy.
Wendy, no.
Yes, I know, but listen, there's not much we can do. You just have to have faith. Look at this. I came over here all depressed, hoping to get one of your famous pep talks, and I end up giving one to myself. I know it doesn't look good, Ma, but don't cry, huh?
That's not why I'm crying.
Oh, too bad. It was a hell of a speech. What's wrong?
It's Bert.
The election. I'm so wrapped up in the trial, I don't even know what happened. He lost, huh?
He won.
He won. Well, that's great.
Oh, yeah, great. Sheriff Prentice won't give up the office. He's sworn he won't be taken alive.
What a bad loser.
Bert and Danny went to get him out.
What are they, crazy? Are they out of their minds?
Where are you going?
I'm going to go help them.
What, are you crazy? You out of your mind?
Success!
Oh, dear.
Man, come on, it was nothing. I told you there was nothing to worry about, right? Told you. You weren't worried, were you?
Well, I was a little worried. How could you do that to me?
What is this? Now stop. You should have seen him, Jody. He was beautiful.
What is the matter with you?
Mary, what are you doing? All right, why are you hitting?
Why am I hitting? I am hitting because I have a child in here who would like to see you alive, Bert Campbell.
Now, Mary, please. All right, listen. Just listen to me, all right? Now, like it or not, that's my job. I am a sheriff. You happen to be married to a sheriff. Now, whatever I have to do my job, I'll do. And whatever you have to do to keep from going crazy while I do my job, that you got to do. Now, man, I know you're scared and frightened, and I don't want to hear any more about that. I used to walk around all day long on a girder. That never bothered you. I used to walk all day underneath girders with guys dropping hot bolts from 40 stories up. That never bothered you. 40 stories, Mary, that goes right to the hot hat, winds up in your shorts.
Are you crazy? Are you out of your mind?
Listen, Bob, don't holler at me. You were the one that blew it.
Oh, I blew it. You blew it.
I didn't blow it.
Yeah, you blew it.
Yeah, they seem to be at a standoff as to who blew it.
Right in the middle of an audition, Bob starts telling the filthiest joke I have ever heard in my life.
All the men are interested.
This lady walks into a bar with Ed Sullivan and a duck.
Not now, please.
Please, guys, wait it, please.
glad to see you're alive.
Thank you.
Oh, Julie, I am so upset.
Don't worry, there'll be other auditions.
Cut it out, Pat, you dummy. It's not our little... Oh, it's not our little... If we lose her, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Come on, Bob, I'll take you upstairs. I'll get you a tranquilizer.
Poor guy, he's beside himself.
You just talked him out of it?
Who? Oh, Prentice, yeah, Sheriff Prentice. Man, it was incredible. It was unbelievable. I mean, I knew we were gonna be okay. So
It's true, Ma. It's true. He kept saying over and over, it's fine, we're gonna be fine. And we were. It was like he had this mystical, magical power or something.
I mean, I knew that he wouldn't shoot. So
So he walks in, he pours himself a cup of coffee, sits down.
I said,
I'll never forget what you said to him.
I said,
Sooner or later, you're gonna have to come out of it.
And he's not going to let him tell the
Well, I hurt
story.
other people in the process. And that was the end of it.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, I thought I told it pretty well.
it's really terrific.
Thanks, Bert.
I'm so glad you're back. I'll get you something to eat.
Hey,
Hey, what?
hey, you. I love you.
I love you too. Big jerk.
Well, I'm gonna go wash up.
Boy, I love that. I'm gonna go wash up. Day is done. Sheriff Bert got his man, and now he's gonna wash up. I love that.
Danny,
Yeah, Bert.
shut up.
Okay, Bert.
Ma, I gotta go.
Jody, please don't go. I need to talk to you. It's, the baby.
There's a whole lot of plaid
Everything
going
I can
on.
do, I can't do any more than that.
Oh, I know, Jody. I'm so proud of you. I'm not talking about your baby. I'm talking about my baby.
What's wrong?
May not be Bert's.
Ma, I can't...
Jody, I didn't do anything, I swear. It was his double. I slept with his double. I didn't know it was his double. I thought it was him.
But they looked exactly alike, right?
That's mainly why I didn't know.
When the baby is born and it looks like it came from both of you, what's the difference? What's the problem?
Because if it's an alien. If it's an alien baby, there is a great possibility you'll be silver and very short.
Bert's actually fairly tall.
Well, I'm having a baby. I suppose I should count my blessings.
Sure, Ma. I mean, it's not like the alien father is gonna want the baby for weekends. You know what a slip that would be?
It would be half human, so it would likely resemble human more than alien. It's the psychic powers or whatever other type of powers that aliens would have that she would be worried about. It's because of her human side, it likely would be aesthetically human.
Oh my God! Why Jessica?
Dutch is struggling.
Would you please relax? Mom will be fine, really.
Well, I may be correct, but I ain't enjoying it. It's no reflection on you, Sandy. It's stuff his ace. What a relief. Oh my God. Hey, pal, if you ain't gonna finish that, you can pass it down here, okay? Would you care for a shovel?
I'm home, kids. Daddy's home.
Nobody cares.
Dutch?
Lecherous
What
old
are we gonna
man.
do, Big Dad? What are we gonna do? What's the matter with him?
He's upset about Mother.
And I'm not, is that it?
Nobody said you weren't upset.
Saunders, I'll have my dinner, please.
I'm awfully sorry, but dinner is over.
Saunders, I just got here.
Yes, I see, but you worked hard.
I'm hungry.
More of an incentive to be on time.
Can't you whip up something, for God's sake?
Whip up? This isn't a chuck wagon. I prepare, I create. I'm proud of what I serve, but never, ever, under any condition, do I whip up.
I live here.
Only temporarily.
I am your employer, Saunders.
Actually, Mrs. Tate is my employer. Under her specifications, I'm to serve only family and guests. You are neither.
Could I have a tiny taste of that if it's not too much trouble?
Welcome home, Colonel.
Major.
Sit. We thought you were dead.
Your hope springs eternal.
When did
I thought he had abandoned that camouflage because it had termites.
you escape from your foxhole?
When the fox threw him out.
All right, that's enough. I have made mistakes that I will have to live with the rest of my life, but no one on this earth loves your mother more than I do.
Oh, my God, I can't.
Dutch might.
Let's put an end to all this squabbling. It's petty and pointless. Let's not forget, your mother is in the hospital, and we have to remain strong for her.
I don't think I can do that.
Dutch! We've all made mistakes in our lives, every one of us. But we've gotten through them. We're a family, for God's sake. Let's try to act like one.
You're right, Daddy. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too, Dad. May I say something?
Go ahead, Gramps.
I think I'm sitting on a squirrel.
Alright, this time I'm really gonna do it.
Leslie!
Oh, don't you Leslie me. When I put these two wires together, I'm going up. We're all going up. We're all gonna be blown sky high.
Leslie, no!
Oh, stay away from me. Everybody say your prayers. Goodbye.
Billy, wait.
Don't worry, Daddy. He'll be okay.
Did you see that? If he asks to be excused, is that the way personally to take it?
I don't know what's got into young people these days.
I couldn't agree with you more.
Any Cub Scout could see it's not these wires. It's these wires.
Major, don't.
He has his senses enough to cause trouble.
Is it autumn already?
This is me when I got out of reform school.
Did you have a beard?
No, I was biting the top of the other guy's head, see? This is me in the Navy. This is me in the Naval Stockade.
You've had some life, Dutch.
Yeah, I must be the luckiest guy in the world. First, Eunice takes me in and makes me a part of the family, and then she dumps me. And then you take me in. I love you, Corinne.
I love you, Dutch. Who is it?
It's Eunice.
Why? She's back?
Hiya. Oh, Corinne, I'm back. I'm back. Yes, you are. You're back.
Oh, I heard about Mother and I came as fast as I could.
Are you happy to see me?
Happy is not the word.
Oh, Corinne, where's Dutch?
Oh, he'll turn up eventually.
What's that? What's what? The lump? What lump? That lump there? This lump? Oh, you mean this lump? What is it?
Rolf.
Who?
I have a dog, Rolf.
Speak, Rolf. Dutch!
Eunice, what are you doing here?
Well, I suppose I don't have to ask what you're doing here.
Eunice, it's not how it looks.
What? My boyfriend is in bed with my sister. He's going woof woof under the sheets, and it's not how it looks.
Excuse me, bitch. You're gone. You left. You not only broke up with him, you abandoned the entire family. He can sleep with whoever the fuck he wants at this point. If he wants to sleep with your mother, he's able to do that too, because Chester's not supposed to be in the fucking house. Eunice gets on my nerves.
What is he doing under there? Hiding a bone?
No, you see.
Now, Dutch.
Listen, Eunice, you have a lot of nerve coming in here being a fool.
I have a lot of nerve. My sister steals away my boyfriend.
Audacity.
Steals away? You ran out on him. Oh, are you calling me a hussy? You're calling me a hussy, aren't you, Corinne? Go ahead and say it. My own sister, Corinne, calls me a hussy. Go on, say it.
Hussy.
Excuse me.
Later, darling. Okay, you want to get ugly? Let's get ugly. You are ugly.
She's worse than a hussy. She's a narcissistic bitch.
Shut up! Eunice, what the hell are you doing here?
Dutch, I ran away because I was so frightened. I loved you so much it frightened me. And the more I loved you, the more frightened I got. And so, in order not to be frightened, I had to stop loving you, and so I ran away and... Oh, Dutch, now I'm so frightened. I'm so frightened of losing you.
Stable girl.
Please, take me back.
I can't.
Oh, what? What did she tell you? You were great or something? Or that the earth moved? What? Eunice! You know, she fakes it, Dutch. She has always faked it. I never faked it in my life. Come on, Corinne. You told me the story about the president of the audiovisual department.
Eunice, would you mind getting out of my room, please?
I think you're alone with him? No way. How's he going to make an unbiased decision sleeping here with you?
Well, he's certainly not sleeping with you.
So I'll sleep here too. With both of us, forget it.
Well, if I got him, I got him.
No, you sleep here, and Corinne, you'll sleep with me in my room.
Is that okay with you, Dutch?
No. But I guess there ain't no other solution.
We'll see you in the morning.
At this point, I like Dutch more than I like half
Okay.
the cast. And he's a murderer.
Good night, Dutch.
Night, Eunice. Good night, Corinne.
But he's not a manipulative asshole.
I'll sneak in later.
It's gonna be a beautiful day out today.
Oh, what I don't understand is why everyone has to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning, and you'd think we had somewhere to go.
We serve breakfast at 6.
I don't eat breakfast. I haven't eaten breakfast since I got here.
Well, we also give out the medicine at 6.
I'm not on medication.
The doctors want you up at 6.
Why? They don't get here till 10. At 6 o'clock, the doctors are home sleeping. I'm going to go back to sleep now. Put in a wake-up call for me, please, at 11 o'clock.
Hi.
Hi.
Would you excuse us, please?
What are you doing here?
I work here.
You should be home sleeping.
That's what I told the kidney stone that came in a few hours ago.
So that's how you refer to us, huh? The kidney stone, the gallbladder, the spleen. What am I?
The gorgeous redhead.
How do you feel?
Yet another man has fallen in love with Jessica within minutes of being in contact with her.
Tired. They don't let me sleep here. How do you feel?
Tired. They don't let me sleep either.
You know, this is going to seem pretty silly to you, but I thought I was your only patient. It's because you make me feel that way.
Well, you're very special.
You got something on your mind.
Yes, I do.
Wait a minute. Don't say anything. Just give me a few more seconds of immortality. I think you were about to tell me I'm going to die.
It's a new strain of virus, and we just don't know how to combat it yet.
How fast can you learn?
Not fast enough.
What is it? Does she have
I feel like
HIV?
I'm in a movie, and any minute they're going to start playing the music.
Being very calm.
Don't worry. When I'm alone, I'll fall apart.
You know you can fall apart now.
No, I couldn't. My mascara would run. I look like a raccoon. How much time do I have?
Not much.
Till lunch?
You have a maximum of a few weeks, or as little as a few days.
It's not enough time. You see, there's so much that I have to do. There are people that I have to apologize to and friends to say goodbye to. I haven't seen Kramer versus Kramer yet. It's not fair.
I know.
I mean, I finally replaced Benson, and now I'm gonna die.
So sorry, Jessica. So terribly, terribly sorry.
Oh, it's not your fault.
This is never easy. This time it's especially hard. Someone with your kindness and grace should be allowed to stay forever.
Well, a while longer would have been nice. Listen, you'd better go now. You've got sick people to take care of. Ones you can help.
I'll come back later.
Well, I'll be here. Not going to get rid of me yet.
I'll see you later. You're a brave lady.
So I guess I'm not going to specify exactly what it is, just that she's dying quickly, which sucks. And it sucks that she has to be alone now. She has such a big family. I mean, they're all going to come and find out, obviously, but
Will Leslie ever learn to kill herself? Will she kill herself trying? Now that Eunice is back, what will Dutch do? What will Corinne do? What will Eunice do? Will they do it together? Now that Chester is home, will the family stick together? Will Saunders stick around? What will Jessica do now that she knows she's dying? Does she have a lot of choices? These questions and many others will be answered on the next episode of Soap.
okay. So that was season 3, episode 21 of Soap. Apologize for the emotional breakdown in the beginning. I think that's out of my system. We're safe now. the next episode is the hour-long finale for season 3, and then we will be taking a short break before I begin the final season of Soap, which is season 4. And I am trying to decide what I'm going to start next. Either I'm going to watch some Beverly Hillbillies, which I'm worried about because Quentin Review's father put out a like 36-hour video on Beverly Hillbillies, and it got copyright struck, even though Beverly Hillbillies, like the first 30 episodes, is public domain. So I don't know if I'm actually allowed to watch them or not. We're a little up in the air on what I'm going to be doing next. I think Benson is also in public domain, and I might watch that since I do like Benson, but I'm still trying to decide. So if y'all have any ideas for things in the public domain that you might want to watch with me, let me know in the comments. If it's on YouTube by somebody that's not an official YouTube channel, it's probably safe. That's pretty much how I check whether or not something is safe. Has somebody else done this? Okay, I can. But that's not flawless. That's not foolproof. So we're getting towards the end of season 3 of Soap.